Hey guys, it's Russell back with another video and a Chemical Guys review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Chemical Guys Glossworkz Auto Bath. This shampoo is one of Chemical Guys' premium shampoos. It's one of their more expensive shampoos they have. I've never used this before, but we want to see how well this does in two areas. We're going to be using the MTM Submachine gun style foam gun and see how that works. We're going to be using 1 ounce of the Glossworkz to 10 ounces of hot water. Then we're going to rinse the car off, and we're going to be using 1 ounce in a bucket method to see how well it performs in a hand wash. I have high hopes for this. There's a lot of good reviews out there from people that have used this, so we'll see. Really right now, as far as cleaning and foaming and things like that, my kind of go-to wash is the Adams. So everything seems to see whether it measures up to that. So far, if you look back in some of the other reviews I did, some of them did good, some of them not so good. So no more talking, let's get to it. Alright, so I've got the Glossworkz in here, 10 ounces of water, going on the submachine gun style foamer, and let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to let that dwell. I'm very impressed with the foamage that this is putting out. This is the first car wash that I can actually smell the scent of the car wash from this distance. This smells like, it almost smells like watermelons. Maybe it's supposed to be berries, I don't know. But anyway, we'll let this dwell and I'll let you see what it does in a couple minutes. This foam is mildly slick. It actually doesn't feel as slick as the Wonder Wash, but obviously the foam is extremely thick. It clings to the surface very well, and the foam doesn't really cling to this surface of this car as well as other cars because of the paint sealant that's on there. It is so slick, water just rolls right off. Alright, it's been about 4 minutes already. The tenacious grip of this foam is unbelievable. I was not expecting this, to be quite honest. Even on the vertical surfaces, the stuff just is clinging like mad. So I'm very, very impressed with the way that this foam, or the way that this Glossworkz performs in a foam cannon. You know, and just because this is clinging doesn't mean that it's, you know, it's cleaning. But the point of foaming a car before you wash is to remove any of the non-bonded surface contaminants, whether it's dust or dirt or road grime. And it has been raining for a couple days, so the car was extremely dirty. This color paint does not show dirt very well unless you get right up on it, and my camera, I don't have a manual focus on here, so. But yeah, I mean, it's thick. I've got to say this, I'm going to say that this so far is stacking up to be better foamage than even the Adams or the citrus washing gloss, which so far seem to have foamed the best in my tests. So it's been, we're about 5-minute mark. I'm going to give it another couple minutes and then we'll spray it off. Alright, we're about at the 8.5-minute mark, and the foam on the hood, the trunk, and the deck lid show no signs of wanting to leave the paint. On the sides, you've still got about 40-45% coverage. I'm going to go ahead and spray the car off. So far, this definitely is the king of washes in the MTM foam cannon for sure. Alright, got the car rinsed off, and as you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see from the camera, there is no degradation at all in the sealant protection. I'm very impressed with this wash, very impressed. I can see why Chemical Guys bills this as one of their premium, and it may be, I'm not sure, I think it may be one of their most expensive car washes, but I'm gonna have to say, coming out of the foam cannon so far, the Glossworkz is king. Now I haven't tried some of the other ones like Honeydew Snow Foam and Mr. Pink yet, but so far I like this the best, even better than Adams. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how it performs in a bucket wash now. Alright, so I've got my measuring shot glass. I'm going to take 1 ounce of the Glossworkz, and I've got a bucket of fairly warm water. As I said before, when I was foaming the car, you can really smell the scent of this soap. Most soaps, you can smell them when you stick your nose in the bottle, but this has a very watermelony smell, even in the water. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pressure washer and see how this foam will activate when we do that. Okay, so looking at the foam structure, it's very stable. A lot of foams, when you do this with a pressure washer, they'll immediately foam up. The bubbles will start to disintegrate, but these bubbles are very stable. And even the bubbles have that watermelony smell. The soap water itself, I would say, has a mildly slick feeling. Surprisingly not as slick as the Wonder Wash, but this bubbles up far better than the Wonder Wash. So as I explained before, I use 400-gram microfiber towels when I wash because I don't like taking dirt that's on the car, putting it back onto the car with the 2-bucket method. That's just not good. This way, no dirt ever goes back into my wash bucket. So it usually takes 4 to 5 to do the car. Just get them in there and let them soak up all that sudsy water. And I'm going to get to washing this car and we'll be right back. Alright, my initial impressions, this stuff is awesome in a foam cannon. The suds in the bucket lasted a long time. I was very pleased with that. Didn't feel as slick on the paint when I was doing the wash as I thought it would. It definitely, as they say, since this is pH neutral, does not strip any of the wax or sealant. It rinses off clean. It's got no residue. If you noticed, I cleaned all 4 of my wheels without using, I don't use wheel cleaner. These wheels are sealed with the paint sealant, and I don't want to strip that off. But very, very pleased with the Glossworkz. You may be able to get a little bit slicker feel if you add more than 1 ounce to a bucket of water, but I mean, you know, the soap's purpose is to clean the car and be gentle on the surface, so I'm going to say that this is at least equal to the Adams as far as performance. Again, it is a premium shampoo, but I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you'll subscribe to find all of my other videos on product reviews and other automotive related items, and I will see you on the next video.